my family as well. Take vaccines die. That's not good.
I haven't we all dropped dead. All of us anti-vaxxers and anti-non-maskers, like we don't wear masks. We don't take the vaccines. Why are we not dead? Especially someone like me that has cancer that can't even heal.
So they say.
How are we still walking? Oh yeah. And how are we still walking around?
Right. Some of that, man, they know what they're doing. It's just another way to divide people and set people apart from each other. They know that they're evil shit in there. They know that's a digital vaccine. It's also a genetic vaccine. They don't want to talk. They know what they're doing. People, that's part of the mark of the beast too. The people that got it is being marked. That sounds crazy. I promise you, we was watching a movie about the mark of the beast before we had left and stuff like that. And one of the females, mom and dad, you know what I'm saying, they ended up bowing down and taking the mark or whatever, and they try to set their daughter up so that she can get vaccinated because the people that vaccinated them was connected to the government. They was trying to impose their will on them to make sure that she got vaccinated not vaccinated, got the mark and stuff like that. But they know. Yeah, it's part of it.
Oh yeah, Mark. Well, isn't that what they said is going to be? Like they'll have to get like basically a stamp.
Well, the mark of the beast represents the spirit of everything that's not like Yah. So that's the spirit of rebellion against Yah. That's what the mark of the beast is. But they also have to have a name or an insignia that they're marked with as well. And that's where that vaccine and stuff comes in, because it's a genetic thing. It alters their genes. It alters their mind, state of consciousness, all that stuff. They open themselves up to more demonic possession with that type of stuff. Unless the people that are getting it are, unless the people that are getting it, but everybody else that doesn't get it is gonna end up dying somehow. Maybe they try to switch it like that too. But as far as I know, and y'all's told me, and we ain't getting that. We ain't getting it. That is not. It's not of Yah at all.
No, in fact, I started thinking about something today, like everything, like my next comment, that when they try to say stuff, is when you have the right to play God, because only God can heal.
You might want to be quiet.
Here's the good valid point. So, mainly the virus pathogen being 1,000 times smaller than the thread gaps in medical face masks.
Man, these people are a freaking virus.
Yeah, I think that actually is what the virus is the people, like what ends up being a contamination of everything. Yeah. I mean, not just the shedding. I mean, like what they're doing, the rage that they're allowing to go on in social media and all that other stuff. That is the virus.
I agree. The virus is fear, and all those who are stuck in fear, they're not trusting Yah. Their faith is being exposed right in front of their faces, and Yah's doing it. They just don't know that. They don't realize that. They're blinded to it. They're blinded by fear.
It says that he'll come like a thief in the night. It didn't say how, like in the aspects of, it comes, like you said, in many forms, many ways, and many times. It's sometimes just once.
All right. They just need to get it, man. The ones who are supposed to get it, we're getting it. I'll just put it like that. None of us have the time nor the energy to be. We can still be, you know what I'm saying, reaching out and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, still warning people, but we don't have time to sit there and babysit people who don't want to change. They don't want to hear. And some of them already know some of the crap that's been going on in the government. The elder ones, especially, they're stuck in their ways. They know what they're doing, and then they want to sit there and influence you with every debt that comes along. That's when that spirit of pride comes up, and then they try to enforce that fear on everybody else. Like, we're so right, that. It's like, y'all old as hell. Shut the hell up and sit down. Some things y'all not right about. No disrespect, to your age or nothing, but you know what I'm saying. You don't have to have a certain age to. You don't have to be a certain age to display wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Only wisdom is Yah's wisdom. Man, they think they know so much. Elders know a lot.
Oh yeah. And what age is not young to understand? Does that mean that even 32 you understand?
Look,
like, we're coming across a whole bunch of people that have money that you're like, how did they even get money? Like, they're so stupid. How did they even? Yeah.
And then they're sitting there bribing people with money and shit like that to get that stuff. Like, bro, you don't think that's suspicious that they're bribing you to get some money to get a vaccine? That shit still spells nothing but trouble. That's nothing but trouble.
Oh, yeah, and you have to threaten them that they can't leave the country, they don't do this and that. Then they get it, but now they can't do it anyway. Oh, guess what? That first shot did work. You're gonna have to get one every month.
The virus is not deadly. You actually have to pay someone to take the vaccine to save their life.
Man, they're gonna see how real it is. Soon enough, they're gonna see. And they're gonna wish they had listened. They're gonna wish they hadn't try to come against the, you know what I'm saying, the people that was supposed to be there to help them. They going against God, so that's a personal choice they made. It's their choice, though. I'm just making up in my mind, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get that junk no more attention. I'm trying to get that.
And everybody knows at this point, unless you're elderly, like really elderly, and not in around people that talk about it, don't have social media, you're the only one that maybe, and even kids know because their parents are talking about it. Yeah, even Eloise, Steve's daughter, like, she's the food.
That's what I'm saying, man. A wisdom from a child. From a child, though. You know what I'm saying? That's wisdom from a baby, man.
I know. I mean, she sees the thing. She doesn't forget anything. She sees the things go by. She goes, oh, there goes again.
She said, no mercy.
Yeah, then they get mad as hell when the mom get craziness. That shit's crazy. It is about time to sit there and laugh about the stuff versus getting angry about it. That's where I'm at. I'm about to laugh my behind in and out. And off about this stuff. Fauci's a liar. And then the messed up part about it is too, that having tainted vaccines, and you know what I'm saying, and then the same people that had a tainted vaccine put out the same shit again in a different way. It's like, really? That was retarded as hell. And trusting lies and murderers. Oh shit, my bad. That's the wrong one. We meant to kill you with this one. What?
Oh, that one didn't kill you here. Try this one.
Right. It's just freaking nuts, man. You guys are wackos. Real life animaniacs, for real. Yeah, I hope I can rest and laugh for the rest of the night.
Oh, what time is there now?
Shoot, it's 7:35.
Oh wow, get late.
Yeah.
Rest, you can't rest. We got another hour and 50 minutes.
And y'all be taking
keep awake.
Y'all be taking places while you be driving? Trading places?
Yeah, I know. So I said,
do you actually want to get home alive?
yeah, I'm alive.
I want to get home
I'll
alive.
carry us home, baby.
It's all about you driving.
Oh, you drive.
No.
I told him I would. That'll keep you awake. Just let me drive.
Yeah, I don't want to die yet.
Oh man. I'm about hungrier than two French men stuck on a beach with a French lady with a French hen. With no applesauce.
What?
He said, what?
That sounds a little bit kinky.
If French chicks are like that, I don't know.
I like it. Yeah. I'm having a bit of that.
I'm serious.
Great. I'm close to it.
I'm serious. I'm serious. I was just I was over here do-dapping to the music over here. You know how us do-dappers do. You know how the do-dapping goes.
Show us, Vision. Come on. Vision.
Do-dap, dap, do-dap, dap. Do-dap, dap, do-dap, dap, dap, do-dap, dap. Do-dap. Do-dap, do-dap, do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, hallelujah.
Okay.
Man, I would see. This sucks, man. Yeah, it's alright. It's gonna be alright.
Remember to keep your cool, to not to react. Even if you have to go for a walk, breathe. Because, in fact, try to think of you reacting the opposite of what she's trying to trigger out of you. Because, see, it's kind of like this. I finally got to a point, obviously in my situation it's a little bit different because I didn't step out of it. I remember, I think I told you about the time that Gina kept, she was just like her pushing and triggering buttons, like, say, leave me alone, back off. And then I flung up out of the stairs and threw coffee in her face and took her down, started fighting with her, and she screamed for help. And I warned her. I kept saying, leave me alone. I'm having a bad day. Leave me alone. Oh, and that just triggered and made her even happier. She went after me harder. And I was like, seriously, back off. Leave me alone. Like, I'm not in the mood. And kept going at it. And then she did not expect me. I did completely the opposite. She flung up those stairs, took her out, and then she ran into my mom's room and locked the door. She got so scared. So then, now, I used to always, like, argue back with her, like, or not really argue back, but, like, cry, get upset, try to defend myself, with her and the family would say things or do things, play into their little game. Now I just shut it down. Like, I'm not playing. I do the opposite of what they expect, which is obviously make her lash out more. Then when all of her avenues are shut, there's no more for them to do. What can they do when the game is over? Like, when no one's playing the game, it just, like, you might want to even invest in earbuds because you're going to want to engage if you hear it. I'm the same way with her, which is why I had to block her. Like, you can't help it because it triggers something in you. And they're fueling it, and they know every button. They know you so well. They know what buttons the best trigger you, and they love it. But if they no longer have the button, it's so fun. Like, it's over, game over. So I would even consider putting earbuds in, and her not even knowing that you're not listening.
Man, I gotta find some earbuds.
Yeah, just go down to like, you get them for like a pound. I've already talked to UK, $1, like at Walmart. If even that much.
Shoot, the question is how I'm gonna get to Walmart. I don't know if the bus over here goes towards that way. And these buses aren't told. These buses, my whole thing is she's that type. She's that I'm praying that y'all make sure that she doesn't lock us out this time. That person she is, you leave, she'll lock you out. Man, look, half the time the police don't even come.
Oh, wow. One of those kind of neighborhoods?
Man, this is Detroit.
Yeah.
If they come, it just is the dependency of them coming is so random. Very rarely do they ever come right on time. If they come right on time, that's all, yeah. But 99% of the time, I mean, it's in y'all's hand regardless. I'm just trying to keep my distance. If I ain't gotta say nothing to her, y'all help me just keep my mouth shut, even if they is triggers. You know what I'm saying? Help them get nothing but what they're asking. And then the opposite of what they're looking for.
How about rigging something where you have like a window or something where it makes a spot, but it's not?
Yeah, I was thinking about that with this window that's in our room. But what I'm doing right now though is I'm removing things that we need from the inside of the house when she's not around, so she doesn't know where I'm taking her.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I'm so sorry because you're going through that right now. It's awful.
Look, hallelujah. I'd rather be facing it because at least it helped me face my fears. You know what I'm saying? It helped me get greater boldness and confidence in God, stand on His word. So I get that opportunity. It sucks, but at the end of the day, I made my choice too. You know what I'm saying? God chose who He chose, and I chose to stay with Him. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to act like that just because people want me to act like that or trying to find some way to throw me under the bus in my family. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do like that.
And someone that's not a Yahoo, that's not going to understand your way. It's like me and Steve talking about that too. Like, people are just not going to understand this because they just can't. Like, whether he doesn't allow them to or they choose not to.
They're not going to get it. Just to let you know that they're not getting it. You're gonna get some. You want to do it though? You're missing out. Me too. Y'all tell me otherwise. But other than that, you're not getting it. If you want to disrespect me with doubt, you lost it. That's your choice. Who's gonna go to the store and get you a toy? You ain't going there now. You want to act like all three was. Man, look. It's all good though. Y'all's providing. He's providing a way out. I have a feeling that out of nowhere somebody's gonna call or something's gonna happen. Open up a doorway. Who knows? We might end up going into a house or something. You know what I'm saying, that he has for us tonight. You never know. You never know. I've been looking. I've been looking up what you call it, hotels and stuff like that. We just need a way to get there now, if we need to, or trying to
If
see.
you do leave, you won't be able to get back, right?
If we leave, we're not coming back. That's the whole point. Because they're not like I'm not taking that abuse, not at all. We are worth more than that. We are worth way more than that. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to where we are appreciated, where we are loved, where we're wanted. You know what I'm saying? It's not an obligation for us to be here. They don't have to help us. I could dismiss myself just like we came. They don't make me no never mind. I'm not staying nowhere no more like that. If we have to leave and whatever else, you know what I'm saying? Y'all will provide as he's been doing. But I'm not. Now that we have the freedom, I'm not about to be oppressed by that shit. I don't have to be. My children need to learn that too at a young age. They can walk away from that stuff, no matter what's going on, no matter what they could face. They can walk away from that stuff and be free and remain free from it. They deserve that much. Them type of people don't deserve our presence. Our presence is a gift, and I'm learning that more and more. You know what I'm saying? Grateful for what we do have, where we are. It could have been a lot worse, but you're still not gonna misuse us or abuse us just because you ain't get your way the way you wanted to. We put in over $1,000 worth of food stamps within less than a month and a half. Y'all did that. You feel me? So we've already superseded any request that you even had. We gave, you know what I'm saying, what, $90 total, you know what I'm saying, of money that you didn't even ask for. I did it because y'all put it on my heart to do it before she even got a chance to ask. You know what I'm saying? If I don't give you the food stamps because you started acting
It's
out and
never
running,
enough. That's the thing.
well, she's not gonna see them food stamps neither. You know what I'm saying? Acting like that, nah. I'll spend that $200 on somebody who's gonna appreciate it if y'all wills it. You know what I'm saying? That can stay in my household. We got more than enough, and it's
But
still
she's
never
not to
content.
be helping you out, but as long as you're paying for your own needs, I don't see what the issue is. It helping you out so you can move on.
They're not gonna do it. That was just their ploy to get us in. If they were gonna do it, they would have been done it. They only
Oh
offered to
yeah.
help with the jobs and stuff like that because they was hoping they would have the opportunity to watch my children. I told them I don't trust you with my children, so I'm not leaving them in your care. But I don't care how you like it or don't like it. The point is, I'm asking for other babysitters, and if that makes you angry, then check yourself. Look at yourself. Change. That's a self problem right there. That's your own problem. It got nothing to do with me anymore. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna abuse us. None of that stuff. Like I said, I wasn't able to give the $100 worth of stamps. I told her, Yah runs my house and everything, and I'm gonna ask Yah what he want me to do with it first. If he don't tell me to do it, then I'm not gonna give you an answer. So I don't get myself bound up in some issue like, oh, you said you were gonna do this, but you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to put myself in that situation. And if I did that with the food stamps thing, she lost it on her own account. She chose to disrespect and not appreciate us. And ain't gonna sit there and scream, I'm gonna fuck somebody up because there was, you know what I'm saying, trash down on the floor. One of my babies, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Maya went out there and cleaned it up. But the fact that you just swept it up, we sweep around here too. We don't use bleach. You're angry because we don't use bleach like you use bleach. Well, it says keep out of reach of children. I don't use deadly chemicals like that shit. If you want to do that, then you do that. I still use soap. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do it your way. That's why she's angry because she can't have control the way she wants to have control and do what she want to do and step in because she's grandma the way she want to do. what you said the other night is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I used to be like that too. I used to be like that.
But the fact,
bleach and like everything had to be well sanitized and stuff. That's all me and Steven will talk about that. That's all.
but they,
Just to make it sicker. Germs have been out in the world forever.
Germs just very.
Yeah, it's just very like I mean stuff has been out there, like I say, like people living, you know, out in the open, in the wild, they don't wipe anything down. And just that and no one died from it. So
man, she touched her dog every time she take her dog to put her on the collar to take her outside. That dog hasn't had a bath since we've been here. It's been laying in its own crap and its own pee and its own little cage that she has it in. And she touched that mug all the time. And then they leave dishes out and stuff like that overnight. They leave trash out and shit like that. There was shit in the sink earlier today. And I just left it there. You know what I'm saying? I took it upon myself to do certain things, you know what I'm saying? That's between me and y'all. I ain't gonna talk about that. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's never enough for them. But I've had enough. You know what I'm saying? I said never again. So if I gotta leave with my babies, then that's exactly what we'll do. And I'm not gonna look back. They've had their warnings. They know what to do. They know who to reach out to, who to call on, and go. They choose to call on y'all or don't. That's their choice. I'm not worrying myself with it anymore.
You're also being in an abusive situation, which also get emergency housing that doesn't apply to women. That's men and children as well.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I get all the proclivities and all the ways the enemy gonna look at it, but I don't pay attention to that stuff. I'm aware of the possibilities, but y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, if y'all says he's not gonna let them do it, then I leave it at that. I don't care what they say or what they can do, what they've done.
I'm saying and these services. What I'm saying is you can actually call up the domestic services or whatever and get emergency housing and services. And you're being in a abusive relationship right now. It doesn't have to be physically. And threats, having weapons, house, all that with your kids. But everyone's in. But yeah, you actually qualify, especially with children. And they'll bring you up for housing.
And all I know is I'm making some type of call because they ain't gonna get away with it this time. I'm making some type of call. I just want to make sure my babies are in myself are way out the way. Because I tried to call one shelter. They gave me another shelter to call. I got to call that mug before they close to see if they have any room. I mean, if we ain't got no other choice but to go to a shelter. Yeah.
We'll be here for the next 2 hours.
Okay. All right, bro.
All right.
The Salvation Army, Warren Corps, and Community Center. If you know your party's extension, Please dial it at any time. For emergency food, press 2. For emergency shelter, press 3. For a directory of our staff, press 4. For our location and hours, press 5. For all other calls, press 6 to be connected to our receptionist.
That's not a toy. That's a toothbrush. Don't put it on the floor. Put it up.
Thanks again for calling. Sorry we were not able to take your call at this time, but please leave your name, telephone number, and a detailed message, and your call will be returned just as soon as possible.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm calling because I'm trying to find help immediately for myself and my 3 children. We're kind of in a dangerous situation at the moment, dealing with some violent people, and I don't want to leave my children in this environment overnight, if possible. I don't think anybody's going to do anything, but they've already threatened to do something. When my daughter was in there in the kitchen dealing with something, but it's just a lot going on, and I'm trying to find somewhere for myself and my 3 children to lay our heads tonight. I'm a single father of 3, and I was given your number from Detroit Samaritas to call you. The number that I'm calling from, it's an app phone number. I don't know exactly the number, but it should be on your caller ID. If you can call this back, or I'll call again with the number so I can leave it with you in the details. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye.
You have reached the Salvation Army Warren Corps and Community Center. If you know your party's extension, please dial it at any time. For emergency food, press 2. For emergency shelter, press 3. For a directory of our staff, press 4. For our location and hours, press 5.
Salvation Army Matt.
Yes. How you doing?
Good.
I'm a single father of 3. And I'm trying to find an emergency shelter for myself and my 3 children. We're in a violent situation right now, dealing with some relatives, and I just don't want anybody to try to sneak and do anything harmful to myself or my children, and trying to hold my composure in the midst of it, because somebody's already threatened to pretty much, fuck us up, whatever. But I'm not sure. I don't think they're gonna do anything, but I wouldn't put past them because they've done stuff in the past. But I'm just trying to see, do you all have any extra room?
Right now we don't. I'm trying to think of. Hold on. Okay, I want you to call this number.
Okay, 1 second. Let me write it down. Okay, I'm ready.
586-463-6990.
Okay.
It's called Turning Point.
Turning Point?
Yep.
Okay, thank you
It's
so much.
Mount Clemens, though.
Mount Clemens? Ooh, that's a long ways away. Will they help anybody get out there?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Okay. All right, thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, have a good one. Do I want to go to a shelter? Hell no. Yeah, give me something else to work with. 'Cause we need help. So, wow.
Turning Point.
Yes. How you doing this evening?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well and getting better. I'm calling to see, do you all have any extra room for a single father and 3 children to get out of a violent situation?
I will just have to get some information from you, but are you safe to hold for just 1 minute?
Yeah, I can hold.
Okay, thank you.
Who? So well, you shouldn't be getting angry. Y'all getting angry because you're doing stuff that you know you ain't supposed to be doing. And then when y'all get corrected on it, y'all want to get little attitudes. When you know you're wrong, you're a child. You don't get to run the show. You don't get to run the house. You don't get to just do whatever you want to do the way that you want to do it whenever you want to do it. How you want to do it. That's not how this works. You're not grown. You don't have the maturity to make those type of decisions on your own. You don't cook for yourself. You don't for yourself. You don't wash your own clothes. You don't drive yourself anywhere. You don't get on the bus to go do anything. None of that stuff. Y'all are little children. You are not grown, not even close. If you're not going to follow the rules, then some of the consequences are you're going to miss out on things that are fun because you don't want to be obedient. Being rebellious hurts you. Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Really quick, are you on speaker?
I am.
Okay, so I cannot have you on speakerphone if we are on the phone, okay?
That's the only way I can hear you because I'm using a text phone call app.
Okay, so unfortunately I cannot continue the call if you are on speakerphone because it is confidential, this line.
All right, let me try to turn it off, but you're gonna have to speak a little loud because it's off now. Hello? Yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me? No, I've been took it off speaker. Okay. My first name is Darnell. Last